Alright, hello everyone, this is Sado and I'm about to show you another tournament game. This time we're going to watch two Russian teams. On the left side we've got BigBlackOguriCap, that's a glorious nickname, and pylemetchik. And on the right side we've got ORDA and Alonso. It's more or less a tradition of round one, it seems, that the games are kind of one-sided, and this is something I kind of expect here as well. Big, okay, I'll call the blue guy Oguri because this is just too long. Sorry. So yeah, Oguri and pylemetchik, they're okay players, but Alonso and Odda are a bit better. Especially Odda, I think he's one of the better spammers these days. It's quite amazing how good he got in last year. Like last year's tournament organized by Thunder, he was starting to show his true colors, and he had some really interesting games. I especially remember how he played versus Ritter and Gross, and I think it was the closest one because Ritter and Gross won everything like a storm, like they always do in the tournaments. But what Orda and I think Igor, I'm not quite sure, who was his teammate, somebody from the Olki clan as well. But in general, their tactic was quite quite funny. I think they did some town hall troops strategy, something very weird, and I think they had the biggest chance to do something to Ritter and Cross. At least they tried, the other teams were a bit further away from them. And Oda got even better since then, in my opinion. So I'm pretty sure we can expect a really good base from him. And Alonso is also a pretty good player. Maybe not as good as Orda at this moment, but still very good. Um, it's I'm pretty sure they're not going to screw up their bases. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna be fine. Oh, and it's funny because I played Voros Arany, the map that they're playing, just yesterday, and I had Alonso's location. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a bit better than me, but I guess we'll see about that. I went for this forest first and tried to rush the gold, and the location was a slightly different because it was the 12 player version, but it's just cut in this spot and you can't go further down. That's the difference. I think there's slightly less coal as well, but it's a pretty nice location. I like it actually, and I don't think it's going to be a problem for Alonso to play here. And a little hidden motif from me picking this map is that the map includes these two my most beloved locations of any maps location. I think it's 3 and 5, and it's like it's ridiculous building here. You have to make a super long road in both these cases, and it makes it quite challenging, and I really wanted to see this in the tournament. So we will be able to see how Oguri and Oda will approach this problem. Can't wait to see what they will think might work here and what they will do. One One thing that might be another advantage for the right side team, I think Oguri might not be familiar with this map, although I can see he's doing the right things so far, so maybe that's not the case. He must have played this lock already then. Uh, he did rush the gold right away. He's not slower than ORDA, so it's quite fine. You can already see what kind of strategy ORDA is going for. This is quite obvious. And it's going to be an extreme version of it actually. He's just rushing for like four gold mines at the same time. This is insane. Even I don't do. Ah, sorry. There's like 3 only here. I'm sorry. I thought there was a 4th one. Maybe I'm imagining things, but okay. Yeah. So three at the same time. It's actually okay. Typical for a town hall strategy. Although, okay, he's got like 4, 5. Yeah. This is all fine. Maybe I'm not saying I'm a perfect town hall player, although I think I'm quite experienced in it. But he's doing so far exactly what I would do. And I'm going for the 4th one. This is nice actually. I wonder what kind of strategy he has in mind, because the iron's quite far away. I think last time I played this location, it's quite similar how to you could play the W12 or Wilderness 12P remake, where there's a similar location to this one, where you have gold on the top, some tree space, and some coal, and at the bottom you've got the iron mine quite far away to the south. And the idea is to just do nice town hall setup, then forget about the top and just keep building to the bottom. And this way you get some barbarians which can fill the gap for the missing swordman you can't have early enough because of the distance. And I'm pretty sure that's the plan here. And I'm also pretty sure there's not going to be any leather production in this base, just pure iron gold spam. In case of Oguri, I think he's going to do the same thing, although he is slightly slower. You can already see a big difference. I like the road ORDA is doing here too. This is an interesting addition. Quite early too. Yo, Mickey. And here you can see. I mean, I got a feeling this might be slightly harder on this location to get here. At least from what games I played on these both logs, I always had a feeling this is a bit easier to reach this mountain, but the distance is more or less the same. Let me check actually. I think it's yep, it's like exactly the same distance, except for the fact that these mines are slightly further away, because you're going from top to bottom and then to the left, and here you just go from bottom to top. It's not a huge difference, but yeah, it's like that, and the resulting base on this location will look a bit better, even visually, because here you have to build more like I mean, yeah, he's going to do something similar to what ORDA did, but it won't work that well, I think. I'm not sure I can easily describe it, but it's like in ORDA's case, he can just make like 5 or a few more gold smelters, and they're all like in one place with the rest of the city that he has so far. And he's got the woodcutters around, they're not making many problems, so it's like planned mostly well. And here in this case, you kind of have to make the woodcutters here along the way, and you kind of can't save as much space for the gold smelters as on the other log, because you want to have this woodcutter a bit faster. It's like the dynamic of this location doesn't work as well as this one, you know. So this is one thing that might make it look like Oguri is not at the same level right now as ORDA. But as of now, so far, I wouldn't say yet that it's his fault and some kind of skill issue. It's also influenced by the location. We didn't take a look at pylemetchik base yet. Okay, so one thing I don't like immediately is this road. This location is a bit tricky, I will admit that. I think maybe I would try. I think I would build here instead. Like, you could make roads like this to the right side. You could keep building like the sawmill, maybe the marketplace even. Somewhere here, just to keep the shape of, I mean, all the buildings, keep them in like one spot, and the result would be you would have a number of buildings like here and a lot of roads in this area, and the only road that would go outside of this would be the road for the iron, and maybe something like a road like this for the woodcutters. And the base would work much better in this first couple of minutes. And what pylemetchik did is a bit inefficient. It's going to cost a lot of time of his serfs to walk on these roads around here. Later on, it wouldn't be an issue, but right now it's quite early. He doesn't have too many serfs. Let's take a look at how many exactly everyone has, by the way. Oh, looks like Alonso has a really nice amount of gold produced. Oh, but the left side guys just made more builders than the right side. That's interesting, actually. And most interesting in case of ORDA, because it seems like he's superior, clearly superior to anyone else gold setup. Is actually the slowest at producing serfs. That's quite unexpected and funny, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure it's like the initial cost is slightly bigger because he's building a lot. He needs a few more citizens because of that, maybe. And I mean, it's probably something like this. And the result is he will get better in a few minutes. We can actually check you can see he started like the last with his gold, but his graph is way faster than anyone else. Alonso is somewhat close, but it's going to be way better for ORDA, I think. Already the moment he started, it was like 5 minutes later almost to Alonso, and he's already like in 5 minutes above him. Even this looks pretty nice. So it seems like my prediction was right. Going back to pylemetchik's base, interesting to see like 6 quarries and some boosting of the iron production. This is quite a nice tactic that is getting more and more popular lately. Although, not quite sure if this is a good moment to use it, because trading costs you time of your serfs, and as we already established, it's like quite early into the game, so his serfs should do pretty much everything else in the base. This might slow him down unnecessarily. Okay, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We didn't look at Alonso's base too much yet, but it's quite some time, let's say. So let's go back here, and the thing I was talking about when we were looking at pylemetchik's base, you can kind of see what I meant here, because the buildings are only one spot, but there's one thing I don't like. There could be a few more shortcuts, but it's not a huge issue yet. It's like you don't have nice roads from the left to the right. Like if you want to go from this point to, let's say, this or this point, or even this point, it's a bit like tricky. This road would be very nice, and maybe this one as well, although we've got this, but then you've got a clear bottleneck here at this section, and so you can already see a traffic jam there. Yeah, and such a road would help him as well. So basically some roads around this newly created, being created building. But as far as the planning of the base goes, so far it's okay. You can see he's probably planning to put a lot of buildings here, which makes sense given that we've got iron on the right side. But it turns out his wood production, it should be working well. I think it's, I don't know, I mean, it kind of looks like he doesn't have wood or serfs, but he has wood and serfs. So I'm not quite sure what's the problem. Or maybe there's no problem. It's like, maybe it's just, it takes some time to reach. Oh, but does this work? Okay, the guy with the stone can go through, but it's, yeah, I think it works. He's not bringing it to a road like this guy, so yeah, this shortcut works. But maybe it's like, maybe he has some slight issues with the road work, and that's what makes him wait a bit more time for the stuff to be brought. It's quite a weird location for the town hall. It's quite far away from the gold smelters. Yeah, it's not that easy to put them here though, because there's not a lot of space, and if you want quick farms you really need that space. I'm wondering what kind of strategy he's going for, but it all looks like 3 branches strategy. By 3 branches I mean iron, gold and leather. This is I think this is the hardest strategy in camp, because you really need a good location for this to work properly. Otherwise it doesn't pay off to make the town hall, because it will just slow down the other 2 branches and it will not produce enough itself anyway to it pays off much more to just go for leather, horses, and iron. Just a casual, normal base. With an exception of locations like the one that ORDA and Oguri are playing, because here Town Hall is actually quite a nice way, as I mentioned before, to ensure that you, even if you don't have enough swordmen, thanks to the ridiculous distance to the iron mines, you will still have plenty of barbarians to fill the gap. Yo, it's hard to say who's winning. All the bets are on the right side. That's for sure. But the interesting thing is, I think that the left side actually won the battle, and they picked the locations. I joined too late, but they picked locations first. So, BBC was supposed to play today actually, and this is another guy. It's an all-Russian game. We even have a Russian streamer as well, but I'm also here for the English-speaking folks. I also wanted to I wanted to stream the BBC and Breadman versus all 60p player and Sergio game, because I have a feeling this might be somewhat balanced, which would be something new for round one. But I don't know if they play today. They were supposed to. Yeah, I think Oguri is and pylemetchik are like new guys mostly. They play here since at least a couple of months, if not like a year. Maybe even longer, because I don't know all the Russian guys, to be honest. I mean, guys who play only Klisic lobbies. But Oguri guy also plays with us since some time, so I've already seen them both in action. From what I know, they're both like good average players. Alonso is like very good, and ORDA is even better. Like Alonso is like a really solid and stable player. Maybe not like top 5, but like very good player. And ORDA is like he's a really good spammer. Okay, let's check ORDA then. Maybe let's first check the most important graph of this game. We can see 3 players going for the Town Hall strategies. That's nice. And okay, yeah, and keep in mind that ORDA and Oguri have locations which are pretty good for the Town Hall. Also, Alonso also has one, because he has like 4 mines he can make, and they're quite close. Yeah, this is definitely easier than the other 2 locks, but on the other hand, he's also going for the traditional setup with leather, so it definitely took some time to set up leather as well, while the other 2 guys are not going for leather, so I think that they aren't, right? Oh, actually, Oguri is. Well, in that case, I mean, hold on for a second. What is ORDA doing then? He's just rushing the iron. Yeah, he's not going for leather. He's not going for the horses. He's making a super small base with Town Hall and iron only. Okay, that makes sense. It's interesting. I think these locations they are playing, Oguri and ORDA, are slightly different, because it might actually pay off to make leather setup here and go for the 3 branches strategy. But as you can see in ORDA's case, the difference between him and Oguri is that ORDA's iron setup is already working and will be quite okay. and Oguri will have it slightly late, thanks to the swine farms setup he's making as well. And I have my doubts if he will have enough time to finish all of these. But I gotta say one thing, so far I can't really say that any of the players is like really bad or anything. Pylemetchik is like probably the worst out of 4, but it's still, I don't think it looks like a terrible game. I wish he made barracks and maybe the weapon smithy, something I don't see here. Yep. And his arm production is quite new. Okay. He doesn't have the guys. Oh crap, this is actually bad. Is it like a gold problem? Yeah. He's trying to compensate. Okay, that doesn't look good. Yeah, that might hurt him. Although this is not... I think this is somewhat manageable. I don't really understand the... Oh wait, he made the smithy here as well. But I don't really understand the problem. Come on, he's got gold here. This doesn't make sense. Maybe it's just... Nah, guys, you have an idea what's the problem here? Maybe he just built these buildings and that's why they were empty. But apart from that, I have no idea what kind of gold problem he might have. And he's making a third gold smelter, which is a sure indicator of one of two things. Either he thinks he had a gold problem and he tries to fix it, or he's making town hall. But in that case, it doesn't make much sense, because it's way too late to make the third and have anything to put into that town hall. So I don't know. The design of the base, like this looks good in the editor. It's that kind of a base. I mean that, as I complained before, it's like these woodcutters and this like initial setup of this base was a bit too big, instead of keeping buildings in one spot. But right now it looks somewhat better. Kind of like you did a pre-build which looked good in the editor, but you didn't consider the timings, which is a common mistake for the newer players. I think this might be the case here actually. Oh, and by the way, in case anyone will be wondering whether class effect works or not, I think it does, because last time our stream had like 25 to 30 viewers. Today I'm alone with only 8, so there's gotta be something in it. Although, let's actually check how many viewers Klisic has, because maybe it's just like there are more Russians than non-Russians interested. But there's like 7 on his stream, so it's like together we've got like 16 people right now. So yeah, it's I think it's slightly too early for people to join. But I'm wondering if the other game will be played today. I'm kind of hoping it will start right after this one. It would be cool. Oh, let me check. Arrange games. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of lucky. It's going to start in like maybe 5 minutes, maybe a bit later. They just posted this a couple minutes ago. So yeah, okay, guys, I'll show both games. That's a promise. I think it's the time we can take a look at the warfare stats already. Yeah, so we can see that. Okay, let's take a look at his. Yeah, I mean now you can see he's putting buildings here, and you know they all fit precisely. So yeah, yeah, well. Yep, yep, yep. I took my time, but I got it in the end. I got what you mean. I'm wondering how Oguri's ladder is gonna work. Let's take a look at the charts. It's not magnificent, but it's gonna be fine when you consider that he also has the gold setup. I think if pylemetchik would have a good game, this could be actually a pretty interesting and close game. Oguri might actually have similar army to ORDA in terms of power, except for ORDA having more iron focused and Oguri more leather focused army. Oh, hold on for a second, but Oguri still didn't finish his iron production. This is a problem because, see, he had to do all the kinds of stuff at the same time. Like, the only kind of weapon production, if you can call it like that, that was working in his base for a longer time was the town hall. And there's like 12 minutes left. So I think he's gonna have like, let me see. Yeah, you can see this goes down, so it's slightly worse than the other team's players. I think it's gonna be like, it's like 10 minutes with plus something. He's gonna have like 100 more, but he's gonna need like 40-50 probably for the troops in barracks. So he will have max 150 gold, I think. And the other guys already have it. So it's going to be a pretty important difference between those two. Okay. Yeah, it's a real shame he didn't focus a bit more on iron production, even skipping leather a bit, because you know leather can do just fine, but iron you kind of have to rush. For example, if he finished his leather production like right now, I mean he kind of did, but I mean like he finished like one building right now and two more in a couple of minutes. It would still have enough time to produce whatever he needs, but it doesn't work that way with iron. You need to start way earlier. So this is one mistake I wish he didn't do. Now I will put you to see ORDA's base, and in the meantime I will open up second cam because I have cheats. And I will join the other lobby for the other game. I really hope this works. Okay, it doesn't. All right, this is better. Just one quick check. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Sorry, they. Okay, sorry. Should focus a bit more on the game, but there were some questions about the maps picking in the other lobby. So going back, there's plenty of gold in the bases of the right side, and what's not nice, I see that in the old time I wasn't speaking here, Oguri didn't produce more gold. Most likely because he was producing recruits. But the nice thing is he has something here. It's not a bad army, there's still like 4 minutes. But I really wish he had more gold for it. It's definitely not going to be like better than the other side. Anyway, looking at the armies, one interesting thing is that Alonso has really low amount of iron. But of course there's an explanation for that. Yeah, so, oh sorry, I want to retract that statement. It's really good with 200 gold in the town hall, obviously. With ORDA, I would say it's less than I expected from him, but this location is quite tough, and I think having like 30 something iron here, it's quite okay. But I think with other strategy he could get better base with some nice spammy leather, for example. I think this location was suited for that. Although you can see in BigBlackOguriCap's case, it's not always the best idea. But I think his shooters will be a bit better than the right side. This might be an advantage for the left side team. And pylemetchik, definitely the worst army out of 4 guys here, but is it? I mean, yeah, it kind of seems like the right side is significantly better. But I'm not sure if I can say that this is like complete total GG at this point of time. Thank you for your comment. There's a ridiculous discussion in the lobby where guys are wondering if fake 60p noob is the real old 60p noob or some fake old 60p noob. My brain cannot comprehend this. The game didn't even start and there's already like what the hell is this? Oh, but okay. That would be funny. We really need that that thing where you can just log into Cam Remake and have like some kind of badge that you are a confirmed player. Now he will join the back with something like a skeleton name. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Good decision. This was breaking the Czechs' brains. So, yeah, very good decision. Okay, so the I will just let them, you know, like, okay, they requested it. So before I show you what happens in this game, I will randomize it for them. Okay, I got this. Let's go. This is for Big Bang Breadman versus Sergio and old 60p player, and it's gonna be my map. Dance of Death 6p. Yep. Thank you, randomizer. Yep. Alright. Okay, there was a question if is Breadman now better than he was a few years ago. Better, yes. Good. But better. The next game is going to be quite interesting because it might be quite close actually. But I guess we'll go back to that once it starts. We can see the players already waiting with their armies in the middle. They take out all troops, more or less, yes, except for Alonso and Oguri a bit, so we can see the statistics. Yeah, as I expected, slightly better looking army power for the team too. But Oguri's game seems fine. And Alonso's game seems... I mean, it's hard to say because he didn't take troops for some time. We need to wait a bit more, but it's like, if not for pylemetchik, then it could be quite close. Yeah, but I don't think it's a huge difference yet. Although when I see this army, it's kinda scary. Yeah, I do know how to play with two games at the same time. I'm not telling how to do it. And you probably can't do it anyway, because it requires one thing that you guys don't want to have, probably. Hold on, I need to insult Big Bang, this is very important. But seems like Big Bang didn't bother to read the rules, so the lobby that they have goes extremely slowly. What is this guy doing? Why did he just pick the logs? Just look at this. They didn't play the fight map, and old 60p player just mentioned that, and then they just started taking logs. Okay, I gotta do this for them because... Okay, I got this. I totally got this. And we've got an attack on the left. Okay. Alonso attacked pylemetchik and ORDA is rushing to help. This doesn't look good, but on the other side, there's not much shooting here. I will be unable to show the other fight because it will start, I think, soon. Oguri doesn't do anything. This is really interesting. He's not shooting and he's not fighting with this. What the hell is that? Some fight here? Okay. This is a bit ridiculous, I gotta say. If he was only shooting, then things could look a bit better to their team. As you can see, this was pretty one-sided. Well... Yeah, so just like expected, but I expected a bit more resistance in the actual fight. It feels like they lost more because of the fight and less... okay, they quit, so that's it. This is perfect timing actually, because the other game is about to start. So, let's check the stats quickly. Yeah, so total equipped. Yeah, actually it kind of looks like, not sure if Oguri was training the troops, but definitely looks like the right side was much better. So maybe let's just skip talking about this game and open up the other lobby. Actually, I think I'm gonna reset this. Yep, the rules say 1-2 versus 5-6. Oh, Vovec is here. So there's a Russian version of the stream as well, it seems. Slightly surprised it's interesting to him. But as I said, I think it's the only game in the round 1 where there's a chance this might actually be quite even. Right. Oh, Tandy is here. There were some complaints earlier in this lobby about you because you didn't like the previous name of the team. Wasn't fast enough. Almost there. One more to go. So while we're still waiting, or maybe not, it's probably going to start soon. For those who weren't here before, the map was already chosen by me, or right, randomized by me, and it's gonna be Dance of Death, which means we'll have plenty of iron troops on the battlefield, because two of the locations played there, if I remember correctly, that they're playing these ones. I think so, yeah. The middle locks. The middle locks are like very powerful with iron. You've got like 5 iron mines. So it might be interesting to see the armies that players can produce there. Old 60p player still taking his time. Okay, I'll use that break then. Oh, okay. I think this means we've got a co-commentator. Very nice. One, two, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Okay, I keep having the problem again. I don't know what's happening. Let's try to restart Discord. You can hear me? Well, that's weird. But I can't hear you. Maybe you hear me on Steam. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, this is annoying. Okay. At least odd player is giving me some time to fix this. Perhaps. What the hell is this? Okay, I can try something else, I guess. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I'll try like this. Okay, I tried from the web browser, should work now.
Yes, I hear you. Do you hear me?
Okay, Yep, and we're already live because this is a second game in a row. So, hello class. We're
amazing. Thanks
Yep,
for having me again.
no problem, anytime. We're still waiting for old 60p player since like 5 minutes at least. Oh wait, can you say
Who is
something?
he anyway?
Ah, okay, it's fine. Come again, sorry.
Yeah, of course I can say something. Who is the old player anyway? Because
Yeah,
he forgot his name, he said. But
yeah, this is a mystery. I think he doesn't want to share his name, simple as that. But his story is like he was playing this game a long time ago with the 60 piece time crew, and he doesn't remember what name he had or something like that.
well,
Come again because you cut out. Sorry.
according to his skill, he could be Regis.
I don't know. It might fit actually. You know.
Yeah, it's a joke because he's not so good, you know.
I mean, if he tried to play worse than he actually can, I could believe it because the timing would be somewhat right. I think this guy started joining more or less when Regis stopped playing, so this might make sense actually. Yep, we've got Bradman in this game. What are we waiting for? It might be 10 minutes waiting for old 60p player.
It could be Lady Pauline.
Yep, I think Thunder is right. He's just pre-building. Oh, finally he's back. Okay, that's not the worst excuse. I think we're gonna start now. But I really hope for the class effect to start working because the top I could get in this stream is like 10 viewers. But I also think the time is not that great. It would be better if we started after like 8 p.m.
Yeah, true. Might be a bit early, especially in the eastern parts of Europe.
Mm-hmm. The first game started around 18 or like 6 p.m. Yeah.
Oh, there's already been a game?
Yep, I just shown ORDA and Alonso versus pylemetchik and BigBlackOguriCap, and the result was what you probably think happened. Yeah, ORDA and Alonso won. Although I gotta say, Oguri's army was quite nice.
Did he make a town hall?
Yep, they played Volos Arany, and Oguri and ORDA had these locations which are like very long. I think it's 3 and 5, and it's kind of like you have to make town hall there if you want a good army.
Nice team play to start with, you see.
Yeah, I don't know what's the idea here, but it looks like the Czechs are not going to use this mistake either. If they rush right away one of the players, it would be like GG. Okay. You know, it might be funny because I think both these teams might not actually know how this map works.
I think the map is shrinking, yeah, after a while.
Yep, exactly. You know that. Oh no! Please don't tell me their computer is too slow for this map. Ah, it's fine, I think.
It looked like I had a lag, and is that the big cannabis? Fuck it.
Yeah, obviously. But it's all fine. It was just like one lag. I don't even know if it was you because I didn't notice it was that short. You know, I'm really sure they don't know. Look at Sergio. He's going in spaces where he really shouldn't.
Yeah, well, they took a position right now.
Yeah.
Good thing it's an anti-camping map.
I think this script will come in very handy for this game. Looking what happens now. I can't wait for one of them to just vote lobby when they see what happens. Like, what the hell is this? This is a broken map.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. Big Bang already admitted he didn't read the rules and he was asking about like everything. So I had to like, you know, with one hand I had to type stuff to them so they don't get lost, and with the other hand I had to try to stream the game. So I can like see how they will fail so hard real soon when they notice what happens.
Yeah, he always fails, so that's no surprise there.
Can't wait for the panic to appear here. Oh, Dandy, you might be right. When the shrinking
Yeah, makes
starts.
sense.
Yeah. But I think it's exactly what when it happened, and that's why I was like, okay, their PCs are not going to be fast enough. But the next one was like fine. That's
Yeah,
funny.
looks like we got some time before the game starts, you know? Did you know that Thunder owns a forest?
For a second, I was like, wait, what? And then I remembered. Yeah, we need the forest story, Tandy.
Yes.
Please post it. Okay, I'm sure the guys noticed this by now. But they just camp. Well, the campers are gonna be punished real soon.
What is the time limit on this map, actually?
The limit is just like, see this little patch of snow here in the middle? That's as far as it shrinks. So by the time it shrinks to the snow, it's like the only battlefield that you have left you can fight on. So they have to resolve the battle by then, or they will just lose their troops.
Looks like 20 minutes or something.
How much time did pass? 5 minutes passed. So I think 5 more minutes until we get where the Breadman has horses on the left. And 3 more minutes until the end of shrinking. But I think the Czechs might have a better position, surrounding from all the sides. Although I'm not sure if this works so well for the shooters. Okay,
Oh,
the
you see, if it shrinks a little bit more here,
yeah.
they're like trapped. they kind of are already, but yeah. They only have to wait
Mm-hmm.
for the shrinking to kill the troops.
Yeah. I got a feeling that both teams have no idea what to do.
Yeah, they need a
Oh,
leader.
look at this one. Look at this one. Wait, he doesn't have this vision? Oh, now he will definitely...
Yeah, they don't have any vision.
Ah! No way. He can still escape, I mean, but... Okay, how much did I see? I see enough. You know, looking at them standing like this, I'm so glad I did this script. It's exactly for people like that. Yep. Yeah, this is cool. This is very cool. But I'm sure he noticed. Yeah, but the left side team actually has way better position. That is, if the
Yeah,
fight
for sure.
starts. If the fight doesn't
But
start soon, however, there's like no difference.
he lost. Okay.
This one, okay. And he's gonna
Well,
lose the entire row here. He's so clueless. Come on, don't do this. Whoa! GG!
the red man lost the field.
Yeah, this was so clueless. He lost his best troops. Now the full panic mode starts. That's cool. Alright.
There's a good chance on the bottom though. If they move to the bottom, they might small
Nah,
chance, but they might do something.
this is like total GG. He's not even, I think, shooting too good. Oh, but somehow Sergio is still fighting here. This is pretty cool, actually. If they could only kill this and this, but it kind of looks unlikely.
Yeah, this is GG.
Yep. Yeah, well. Someone's lagging, but I didn't see who. Your ping is great, so I don't know.
I think because the map, what Thunder said.
They'll quit. Lol. Okay.
Guess we have to go to the lobby.
Yep. Gotta see this.
Yeah, it's a sign of his expectations for the coming game.
That was, yeah, that was great. uh, lock 3? Uh, oh, because it's against the rules. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, we have questions. Yes. If I like velvets, yeah, I gotta say I'm 100% straight. But if I was 1% not straight, then I would go for velvets in a heartbeat. Yes.
Bradman on the Iron Lock. I gotta see this. I want to see this. I might not see this. Okay. Yeah, we've got 12 and Vovets has 10. So I think the theory either about class effect or about the time of game being important. One of these theories must be right.
Miki, jestem pedal. That's what I said exactly. I said I'm total straight, but if I wasn't, I would go for velvets. But only if he goes to the hairdresser, you know, to the barber. Otherwise, no.
Okay, so what's your prediction on this game, class?
I think Bradman is gonna kill it. Actually, he's gonna be the MVP.
Yeah, I have a
High
feeling the Czechs will
expectations
win
for
this
the
one.
Bradman.
Come again?
High expectations for the Justin case.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think?
I agree. But it's like I can believe in anything that can happen here, but by default the Czechs should be better here. We didn't hear you. Sorry.
Is it the random storehouse placement?
Nope. It's regular storehouse placement.
Because the BBC he makes the pre-builds, right? So then they have a bigger chance.
Might be. But even on like random map, I would give the Czechs a bigger chance here. Although I think Sergio had a few better games recently. Like he's improving. What I mean. So if they are lucky, this might work.
Could be a coin flip as well. It all depends on the fight.
Yeah, I was about to say that they would have to be lucky with the bases being okay, and very lucky in fight, or like wait for the Czechs to make a mistake, something like this.
Yeah, because the map is pretty easy, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 2 and 5 are iron locks. You have like 5 iron mines there, and I think 5 is slightly worse because you have like a bit less space for expanding like farms, for example. But on the other hand, this is like 6p version, so there's like an extra location worth of space that you can steal, which is unused and need these 2 locks. So maybe it's a smaller issue here with space. And locations 1 and 6, I think they're like just regular locations. Yeah, Nothing unusual about them, I guess. Maybe wood is a bit annoying.
I think it's nice that it's allowed that you can use other locations. It's especially good for longer games.
Yeah, you don't have the resources here because I removed the mountains. Like they are still there. I mean, on these disabled locations, but they're like empty. But you still have the space, so it might help a little.
Oh yeah, I see. I pulled up the editor.
Okay, I need a little break, so I'll be back in 2 minutes. And I don't know why we have so many specs. Probably should say something. Okay, be right back.
Yeah. That means we're gonna do spectator questions. If you have anything you want to ask, now is the right time to do it. Well, double routes are really important because the more space you have, the more space you can utilize. So that's really important if you want to have a big base. Double routes, triple routes, even better, but that's only for the pros.
Okay, I'm back, and
But what is the importance of owning a forest thunder? I'm curious. Well, if they are unwalkable, it means you can eat them, so that's good for the experience. It's like 5D com experience. You should try it one day.
there we go, finally.
Alright. And we start off with Bradman making the school in the wrong direction. I love it. Amazing game already.
Oh, indeed. But it's exactly like it started in the previous game we were stringing together, right? Somebody had a wrong
Yeah,
direction
true.
of school.
Like if Bradman does it, it's the wrong direction, but if
Hmm.
Cochise does it, it's a pro move.
Of course. But actually, in case of Big Bang, it might look like the right direction, but from experience I know it might be better to put it on the left. I mean, okay, you can make like one gold smelter there, but there's so few coal that you will have to rebuild eventually.
Oh, you have
Oh,
the stone traffic and the iron traffic and the wood as well here.
mm-hmm.
And it all goes across the storehouse. And if you want to take the gold as
Mm-hmm.
well, the gold is coming from here, I assume. Then it's gonna be too
Yeah,
much.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was
It
talking
looks
about
like
Big Bang,
Bradman.
but yeah, yeah. In Bradman's case, obviously on the right would be the right choice. Yep, this is an easy map. The idea of this tournament was to have all kinds of maps: weird, normal, easy, hard, and annoying. This time we've got an easy one.
Yeah, maybe it's easy, but it's a classic as well. Classic map are good.
I guess. I find it hard to. Yeah. Yeah, that's something I always loved in maps, where you can do like something unusual. Maybe not a lot of tactics, but something unusual. And this is like you have like a 5 mine log, for example. The island logs, which are disabled here, are something weird I tried here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like a proper island too much, but it's still interesting to build on.
Yeah, for fun. Yeah.
But with a powerful player, the island locks can be quite good, but I remember they can be problematic for the worst players. So it's interesting to it will be interesting to see what happens here if old 60p player and Big Bank can tame these locks and play them well.
Well, if you look at this specific version of this map, you have like 120 fish, you have 1, 2, 3 easy forest, you can make another one on each location, enough wood, enough everything. So yeah, I cannot see how you can fuck up on this map.
Yeah, I cannot see too, but we'll see, I guess.
It happens.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying that I didn't remove the fish from the island logs?
Yeah, it's 120 each.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it does look like 120. Plus this.
Well, actually, it's 180 for this location.
Yeah. I just noticed, but I think it's still balanced-ish. Big Bang's location has a bit harder access to this lake, for example, but the other ones are fine. But yeah,
true.
But on the other hand, I don't think it's a big deal because it's easier in Big Bang's case to just build make spam builds here. So. What is Bradman doing? Looks kinda slow.
Compared
I don't really
to
get
Sergio.
it.
Sergio doesn't even have a woodcutter yet.
Oh crap, indeed. But if I was him, I don't know, maybe Sergio. I'm wondering if I would go for these woodcutters like that. But on the other hand, there's really no space in the stall house, which is kind of a bummer on this location.
I guess you could make a forest down here. And then
but
to the right, when you want. But, you can cut this forest so you have easy wood, and then make the iron production top or on the left.
I guess the problem is the stonemasons, because you gotta make them somewhere, I would probably make them above the storehouse, like not like he did, but a bit closer to the storehouse, and then go to the right with the woodcutters.
Because there's an abundance of coal anyway.
Yeah. I'm not sure I like the road he's making from the storehouse. It will be slightly closer that way to iron, but I don't know. At this point, I would probably make it closer to gold. We'll see. I've got a feeling, looking at his base, that it's going to be super unnecessarily long and big. Kind of similar to the problems that pylemetchik had in the previous game.
Yeah. Also,
Look at...
he's not working gold. It's first to the top and then to the bottom. Could be other way around, you know?
Yeah, that's the first thing I was wondering about. Oh, I mean, you can already see Sergio doesn't realize how planning should work in this game. Look at these sawmills here. They don't make sense. They should be closer to the core of the city. In the meantime, looking at Breadman, his roads are also quite long, but it doesn't feel unnecessary. It all feels like there's a plan, more or less, and he just wants to reach the forests fast. It's like the way the location works, like, you know?
Yeah, right.
I think his location is still slightly easier. So I'm not sure if we can compare them easily, but yeah.
Oh, Antares is here. Everything is terribly easy for you, of course. Are you here, Sado?
Yep. Just had a little break.
I really don't understand this kind of tactics.
Yeah. It will not be as efficient.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Also, this road is it's kind of off. You know, you cannot put a coal mine next to it, above it.
Yeah. You can't make a building there. Like, if the road would go like one more to the top, why not? But this location is kind of tricky to for planning. Actually, that's more or less what I meant when I said it's not easy for a worse player. To be honest, I don't really understand why, but I've seen stuff like this happen before. I think the way I would build here... we couldn't hear you, sorry.
Yeah, Bradman is doing his signature farming as well. Farms all, fields all to the top.
Okay, look at his storehouse and in position. There's like... You should leave one tile of space below these buildings, and he doesn't really care about that, so he might have some gems around that area later on. Going back for a while to old 60p player, if I were him, I wouldn't make the farms there. I would make them need the stone. You can't make too many there, but it will be enough for the beginning of the game. And then you can just follow up with more farms in some other area. Maybe on the left of the gold, I don't know, or maybe somewhere at the top of the base. Someone need gold.
Yeah, true. Like a designated area for the farms, so you have more area for the iron production.
Yeah. And his base, it's not going to be compact this way, I think. The farms he made are going to be a problem, I think, in the future when he makes more buildings there. It's not going to work well, this road work. Let's take a look at Big Bank. I think it's the best looking base so far, although I'm not saying this to put crap on Breadman, because I think in Breadman's case it's also mostly fine, and just the location is a bit different in that case. Oh, but I don't know. Big Bang kinda seems, I don't know, slower than Breadman.
You must be kidding. He has a gold smelter already, which is important. And Breadman doesn't even have a plan for it. Also, oh, he does.
Whoa,
sorry. All the way here, which is.
Yep, it seems like you found the problem. He did a classic mistake of caring more about iron. Come again, sorry?
He does have 2 iron mines, but not yet a gold smelter.
Yeah, and this will dig him to the ground, I guess. He's trying to do too much at the same time, I think. It kind of feels like Sado base, you know? The same kinds of mistakes I used to make like 1 or 2 months ago. Plus this.
During previous version, maybe.
Yeah, it's like he tries to do so much in the beginning of the game that he misses the critical timings for like gold especially. And it's actually, he's quite close to doing a really good start. If he only just let his builders focus on the gold smelter at a certain time, he could just continue with the other buildings, maybe like 1 minute slower, but the base would keep working, you know?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Different priorities.
He keeps making roads on the right when he needs, he really needs his builders at the left. I don't know.
Well, he needs the coal, because he soon has 3 coal using buildings, or 2. And he has 0 coal mines.
Oh crap, I didn't realize that he didn't have a coal mine somewhere near that. Yeah, I didn't notice this somehow. Yeah, this actually, okay.
Finish the farm fields, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's a... I know it's funny to see this as a priority, but it's not the biggest of his problems right now. His serfs are occupied anyway, so these guys will wait quite a while. I think this is what I meant when I said that anything can happen in this game. I think Breadman is dragging his team down like... what's the name of this thing that ships have when they want to stop? Anchor, yeah. That's what I meant.
Our cord, we call it anchor.
Anchor, yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
The anchor, yeah. Let's take a look at the other Czech player then.
Sorry?
Let's take a look at the other Czech player, Big Bank. Do you think he's gonna go for Town Hall, given that he made like 3 gold mines?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will. Also, sorry, I want to take one last note to the bread man. He
Mm-hmm.
made two iron mines, but he blocked the iron in storage.
Yeah,
That's pretty. Yeah. How do you say?
doesn't make much sense, to be honest. But okay,
Yeah,
let's
good
try
that he
to
also school as well. Yeah.
let's try to find something positive in the top team. I also need to find a cable
Something
for my
positive.
mouse. Yep.
It looks like the Big Bang made a pretty good pre-build actually.
Yep. Um. Yeah. I think the Town Halls plus Iron strategy is a pretty good fit for this location. Although I never played it like that because I think I played a lot of times this lock, but I played it in the times when we didn't play on beta.
Oh right, the good old times.
Mm. And look, his gold is actually not working too well. What's the problem? Too late, I guess. Let me see.
I think the coal mines are too far away from the smelters right now to
Mm.
be a priority for the serfs.
I mean, yeah, it's like if he wants to use these ones, why didn't he make at least one gold smelter need them?
Yeah,
He does
exactly. Yeah.
now, but it's like to wait, and it's even weirder he puts it on the right here. It doesn't make sense. I would rather make it on the left, so it's a bit closer to the base because it's quite an important resource. And I can't wait to see where he wants to make the town hall because I don't even know where he wants to put it.
I would put it here, I guess. Nice on the side, one way out.
Ah, like here behind the tree. I didn't see it. Um, I'm not quite sure if you're serious right now because they would have to
Yeah,
take
yeah,
the gold from the left side. He has like two gold smelters on the left, you know?
yeah. That's stupid. I mean, that's something I don't understand. It looks better if you put the gold mines here and then the town hall here. You know.
Yeah, gold smelters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think this location is also a bit weird to plan on for worst players, but not as much as the location that all 60p player is playing. And you can kind of see this in Big Bang's case too. It's like, for example, not having a shortcut somewhere here can be very painful for you. If you have like only one road here, it's like not gonna work well. And yeah, I also seen this. Even if he makes a shortcut here, then it's going to be on the way of the inn, and there's gonna be a lot of traffic there anyway. I don't know. It's like,
Hey, we got one mystery resolved. What is going to be the tactic of the Sergio? Look at
oh,
this.
okay, looks like a horse rush, I
Yeah,
guess.
already making the iron production in the stables. So he has his,
Ah,
and his wood is
no.
now with this tactic. The wood seems in a good position actually.
Yeah, but I gotta say one thing. I'm very sorry to be so sincere, but I completely hate the way Sergio is building. This base is breaking all the rules I'm always talking about how to build and how not to build during the streams. Especially,
Yeah,
look,
that's true. Yeah.
this is the spot where all the roads meet. This is the biggest mistake you can do with the road work. No shortcuts, the roads are super long, and the base is all over the place for no goddamn reason. I could go on for the hours on this one.
He's wasting a lot of space, that's for sure.
Yeah, and his roads are not going to be efficient. You can already see a sneak peek of what is going to be happening later just look at the road below the storehouse and the almost smithies and coal. There's so much movement. There's no alternate roads. It's going to be a disaster of a base, I'm afraid. Really sorry to say this, but yeah.
Yeah. How many horses do you think he's gonna have at peacetime?
How harsh it will be if I say 15?
15.
20, 20, 20. I think it's gonna be 20. I have some experience building bases like this, so I think 20.
We're already halfway, and he has now zero effort into the food production as well.
Yeah, I was about to mention that too.
Anyway,
This is the partial reason I believe he's not gonna make more than 20 horses, because by the time he has around, I don't know, 15, his base will stop working due to hunger, unless he realizes how many fish he can get here, which could actually work. So maybe 25
he's
horses.
A fishman right now, yeah.
Yeah. But if he makes only one, then I say max 20 horses. Yeah. And of course,
that's a fair yeah.
yeah, and of course, this is not the way you make the farms for a build like this, or for any build. Just look at the other players, like even Breadman, who makes the farms in a way we don't really accept. It's still way better. Like the top farms are gonna be efficient. The bottom farms maybe not so much, but still somewhat efficient. But at least he has like 6 of them, and he built some of them earlier to plant early, and now the new farms will be able to benefit from it. In Sergio's case,
yeah, it looks good.
I don't know. He also built early 2 farms, but yeah, go on.
The wine for the coal. Good
Oh,
the wine for coal, you know.
I mean that's interesting, but slightly risky, of course. I think it's a good idea.
That's also a good catch.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, Bradman just keeps digging more and more into the ground for his coffin. Like the, I mean, I don't want to be like rude to him or anything. Just want to point out one thing. If you have gold problems, and if you missed the first gold smelter being on time, you already should make 2 instead of 1. Like make 1, and slightly later the second one should be already made. This is like your top priority, to bounce back from the problems you're having right now, because you have 3 most important resources in this base: stone, wood, and gold. And gold is the harshest one, I think, because people usually realize that stone is gonna be a problem, and it's like super easy to do it. Wood is slightly harder, but generally if you spam enough woodcutters right away, it's gonna be fine. But then, you know, gold can kill your base entirely. Why wouldn't it work, Mickey? Ah, you mean... Yeah, you mean there might not be terrain which is walkable here. Actually, I've seen this happen once. You might be right. That's gonna be funny. Okay, but let's take a look at maybe old 60p player, because we didn't take a look here in a while. I don't like the farms, but you already said that.
Yeah, and now he has enough corn. He doesn't store it. Yeah, that is obvious actually, but he's wasting the corn right now.
Yeah. I don't like his pace. It's like by this time he should, in my opinion, already have a bit more of his iron production up. But on the other hand, this is 5 mines location, so it might pay off to make a slightly bigger base, like invest a bit more time in the iron production before you start producing stuff out of it. I don't know.
Yeah, because right now he has the corn, but he cannot use it, and he needs the iron more.
Yeah, so we could just stall like you suggested. At least his base.
This is the best, I guess.
Okay. Oh, yeah, this makes sense, I guess. That's more or less what I would do in this position, in this situation. Yeah.
Right, and he's taking care of the food as well, so that's gonna be a stable game for him.
Yeah. I think the basis will go like this. Cannabis is probably gonna be the best one. Then old 60p player. Then I still think Sergio. No, I don't know. Sergio and Bradman are more or less. They both broke that bases hard, but I think Sergio at least will have army, even if his base will be like dead after peacetime due to hunger. Bradman will not be hungry, I think, but he will have massive problems with gold, so he might have something like 40 troops on peacetime.
He's
Wait!
gonna have some wooden weapons, you know? That's really important in this stage of this build, to have
Hey.
2 wooden weapon makers.
Oh, this is also funny, but if he... I mean, yeah, this is wrong priorities, definitely. How many zombies does he have? 3 plus 2 and not enough guys. Yeah.
Yeah?
Come again?
He has 5 coal mines for 8 coal consuming buildings.
Oh crap, indeed. Whoa, yeah, this is another massive mistake. But let's go to Big Bang because Tylenius found a very important mistake in his base. Oh, you just can't go outside of Breadman's base, can you? But yeah, this is also interesting.
I'm seeing the discrepancies right there. It's so funny because this one starved. Okay, now I'll stop. This one starved or something. So he has only one.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Maybe he took him out or something. He couldn't starve that early. Come on. Oh, speaking of starvation, I said Batman will not starve, but then I remembered he was trading wine, so he has almost no food left. I think he's gonna have food problems too. But let's go back to Big Bang's base. There's something very important Tylenius noticed. Any comment on that?
What is it? Sorry?
You can... okay, if you can read what Tylenius said or wrote, or you can try to guess looking at Big Bang's base. What's the problem here?
I guess he puts his coal to 1 for the buildings, but I'm not sure if that's a big problem.
Okay, try again. Yep.
The coal mines on the right are about to deplete.
Okay, keep looking. This is gonna be funny.
Glad, how would I know? Okay.
There's some glaring issue that we both didn't see. Given that's like 40 minutes into the game, this is a... I mean, I still think it's a big issue, yeah.
I guess I'm a newbie because I don't see it.
Alright, then I'm gonna tell you. Count his iron mines.
Okay, yes. I thought he was slow, but true.
Yeah,
He
I mean...
5 opportunities, he's only made 1.
Yeah, normally I would say on a normal location, if you go for Town Hall, it's acceptable to make iron a bit slower. But in this case, it's like 5 iron mines on this log. So if old 60p player uses this advantage to his favor, then Big Bang is in a big trouble.
Yeah, it looks like.
I think it's a good time to
Oh,
take a look at some charts. Like the gold chart, obviously Big Bang is the best, and Breadman the worst. But iron chart, Sergio is the best. Breadman is the second. How is that possible? On 60p player and Big Bang Cannabis, they're playing like 5 mine locations, and they have massively worse iron production right now. Although, I think this
I
might
didn't
change with time.
yeah.
Of course, Sergio doesn't do leather,
But he's
but
making
still.
the piggy farm.
Oh, he is indeed. A late one, but still. That's a weird tactic.
Oh, he has the first one here as well, but yeah.
Okay, the last game, when we were looking at pylemetchik's base, I was talking about something like a common mistake for worst players is when you make a pre-build for a base, it looks so nice in the editor, and then you try to apply it from the editor into the actual game, and you fail massively because the timings are not compatible with that pre-build. It's like it looks nice in the editor, but when you start making the buildings, when you start making the roads, you go around a lot. You make lots of mistakes that way, and I think Sergio might have that problem. Plus, as we said before, he doesn't make shortcuts.
Sado, are you implying this is his pre-build?
I didn't say it had to be good, but like
That would be
look
amazing.
here. For example, look here. I think it's a pre-build because there's exactly space for like 2 weapon workshops or the sawmills or whatever.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that speaks in his advantage. However, the thing you said before that this part is the only intersection that combines the whole
Yeah,
base. Yeah, you can
yeah.
hardly pre-build it, I guess.
And in case he's gonna watch this stream later, I really have to say this, so maybe it helps him a bit. Look at these all areas. You could easily have shortcuts here. Maybe even like here and here, for example. It doesn't even cost a lot of time because, especially because it's so close to the quarries, to the stonemasons. So see, it costs very little to make these shortcuts, but he doesn't do them, probably being afraid that he will waste time on them. But it's the other way around. If you make the shortcuts
Right.
very early, for example, when you're making a building somewhere around that time, you're making the roads around that building, you save the time of the serfs because they will have to walk around without the shortcut for the entire peacetime. And when you think how much time they will waste like this, it's not worth it. You should always make shortcuts in critical sections of your base and even in less critical sections.
Yeah, for example, this one. I think I'm gonna add this to my tactics, you know? Yeah,
Oh,
this is the placement for sawmill.
yeah,
But
that's a
for
new
the
one.
shortcuts, if I look at the base, the first thing I think is that this would be the perfect one because you can combine
Yeah,
combo's with an extra line of
exactly.
road.
Yeah, but going back to that sawmill at North, there was that running joke that when somebody made some unusual building at the front, which didn't make sense there, or simply because they didn't have space for that building anywhere else, then it was an offensive building, like offensive inn or offensive stable. So I think it's the first time I see such an offensive sawmill.
I guess so too, yeah, all the way in the end. Like you can make it in there as well.
Let's see the horse graph because I'm really curious if my prediction was right. He has 7 horses so far, and he has like 1 stable only. Maybe it's not a horse rush after all. It can't be.
You mentioned the farm efficiency earlier, and I know that Kamola made a big fuss about it to be
Mm-hmm.
efficient as possible.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at this farm, for example, there are so many possibilities to enhance the efficiency, and also
Mm-hmm.
this makes no sense.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
with a little bit smarter move, you can even fit in an extra mill here or something, or another
Yeah,
builder,
yeah, yeah.
and then have more output than which he has right now.
Yeah, I mean, look at those 2 farms you mentioned. He wouldn't even have to change anything in that build to do this. He has empty space below the farms, come on. But I think it all shows that he doesn't realize yet at this point that it matters how much citizens are walking when they work. Serfs and farmers and other citizens, you know.
Yeah, right. Also, it's like complete lack of insight in what are the priorities of building a base.
Yeah, yeah, that too. Oh yeah, let's go to Czechia, exactly. The fans have spoken. So yeah, a big bank's gold amount in the town hall looks actually quite nice, I'd say. And for town hall build, I think the amount of iron is gonna be fine, but not for a 5 iron mine build location. I mean,
No, definitely not. No, it's
but what's
already how
yeah,
many minutes? 10 minutes to go.
yep. But what's really interesting here is that he's actually attempting to make a build with leather as well. So
Yeah,
it's a 3 branches build. Uh,
it's like he's overplaying his hands a bit, I guess.
might be. And could you please explain to me how is it supposed to work with 3 farms only? Unless he makes a lot of. How many fishermen does he have? 1. Okay? But he.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, hold on. What is happening here? Count the buildings. It's like 3 farms and 3 buildings. That's not gonna work too well.
Yeah, he's making a fourth farm, but way too late. You can only yield after peacetime with it.
Hmm.
Okay,
I
shall I
mean,
go back to my favorite? He has made the decision for the town hall. It is incredible.
yeah, I mean, that's not how it works. It's like if you go for any kind of town hall strategy, you're supposed to start with like 3 gold mines and 3 gold smelters. And not only that is one his mistake. The other weird decision is that his biggest problem in his base was the gold production. Why go for town hall? He's never going to have anything in it. What's more, he has no gold in his base right now. This is just a waste of his resources. This is incredible.
He actually has the lowest amount of gold of everyone.
Wow. He has no. He actually has like almost no recruits. The first recruit is just walking into the barracks. This looks terrible. The funny thing is, same problem with Big Bang, but obviously he has plenty of gold and quite good production of it, so it's not gonna be a problem. But he doesn't have a lot of time to make the recruits. And he just made his second school, which is a bit too late.
I think the most balanced base, I guess, is the old 60 piece player. If you look at it, it all makes sense. Like everything is where it's supposed to be, close to each other,
Yeah,
and it's gonna spam more after peacetime, I think, than the other
y-
bases.
yeah. I mean, um, I gotta say that Czech bases look better, but I see what you mean. I see your point. Old 60-piece base just makes more sense, even if you have like a huge gap for the woodcutters at the left. It's like he didn't know where to put the barracks and the leather production buildings, but I guess it's manageable. It's like this area of the base is isolated from the rest, so it's not like it's going to have a problem there. And it kind of makes sense that you have woodcutters here, and then they keep walking with the wood to the sawmill at the top. It's only one, but still. I mean, it's not ideal,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
it's kinda okay.
Well, he does have like two sections for wood, and if you look at the Big Bang, for example, he's making another one, and he is having 9 woodcutters in this small area, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if he wants to expand
Yeah.
his wood production, which is not efficient at all, it's gonna take like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot to mention, but I wanted to mention it also. Big Bang's woodcutters, they're not right.
Yeah, he has no wood. Yes,
Yeah,
no
and
wood,
he's
nothing.
making wine. Lol. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I'm so glad we joined this game because there's so many mistakes here. We could talk about this for hours.
I gotta say, I'm kind of jealous of Fovet's couch, you know?
Yep. This is definitely the couch kind of a game to commentate about. Whoa, I'm like really puzzled. I don't even know who's going to have which team is going to have the better army. It looks so all
Bradman is
over the
doing actually
place.
pretty good.
Who?
Yeah, Bradman. If only he would make more recruits, then he would have a
Uh
good
huh.
army.
Yeah, but you could also say the same thing about the two guys on the bottom. And the only thing cannabis, I mean, yeah, cannabis is gonna be fine because he still had wood. He managed to make all the buildings he needs. So at least he's got a lot of gold in town hall, and he's got like recruits. He's got the iron, not a lot of it, but he has some. I think it's gonna be enough.
What do you think he will make with the town hall?
There's only one choice. If he chooses anything else, it's probably a mistake, although the bottom doesn't have a lot of troops, so something like a rogues or the rebels might work in this case.
I would go for rebels any time of the day, for sure. He has like 100 rebels. An army of 130 he has then.
Yeah, but then if you have enough shooters against it and the bottom guys don't. Yeah, I mean, in this case, when they have like 20 bowmen right now together, at best, then rebels could
I
work,
think
yeah.
the Dolphins have... Sorry?
Yeah, come again?
I think that the tactic of Bradman was to make 4 of the scouts, you know, the horses, the vagabonds.
Ah, okay, that makes some sense.
That's actually
Maybe just
pretty
one.
smart, yeah.
Yeah, okay, then I'm sorry for my previous comments. This actually is like it makes sense, yeah. Scouting is most important. It's even more important than having 5 more recruits in his case, I think. But he has a horse, so he doesn't need it, kind of. Yeah, in that case, It's a mistake.
Also, he has no records.
Come again?
The old Polish player, he has no records, only 20.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many mistakes in all the bases.
It's 20 seconds to go. Do you want to look at the stats real quick, or?
Yeah, so I'm showing the Warfare stats. So Big Bang has a lot of. Wait, I'm gonna screenshot this. Oh, come on. I'm too slow. Damn it. No, I think I managed. Okay, so Big Bang has like 200 gold, which is nice. Has enough recruits for what he has. Has like almost 30 weaker kind of iron units and like 2 bows. Well, I think it's still probably the best army here. Let me see. But Sergio is not that bad either. He's got like around 30 swordmen. 9 of them are actually knights, not swordmen. Then old 60p
Only 9
player.
with 15.
Yeah, I thought he's gonna go for a horse rush build, but he didn't. So you know, it's hard. It's hard to predict when he goes so hard against the prediction. Then we've
We
got
got a
all.
comment from the Homo erectus.
Sorry, come again.
We got a comment from the Homo erectus.
Wait. Yeah. Not at the moment, but maybe he did, because that's a popular tactic. Okay, to sum it up with what the players had. Bradman had 30 recruits and all 60 player had 21. I'm not even gonna say what I think about their armies. They're quite similar to each other ish. But Bradman is slightly better, and if he can make the recruits, then it's gonna be good for the top. But right now, the armies are so small altogether that I'm not even gonna try to predict who's gonna win this. If the bottom team is fast and they have quite some horses, which is a massive advantage actually. Yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah, and the Big Bang is making the barbarians, so it's interesting to see how it plays out.
Well, Zaid pointed out that Big Bang's woodcutter right above his mm, sawmills is super effective.
Yeah, it's kind of useless altogether. I mean, how can you pack 9 woodcutters in this without waypoints even?
Yeah, we already said something about it earlier, but it's still worth it to point it out like one more time. This like makes no sense. It made some sense when he had like 5 in a row or whatever, like earlier maybe, when he didn't have many buildings, but yeah, not now.
I gotta say, he started really good. I had high expectations from his peacetime army.
Okay, one more lesson of Cam from Sado. Uh, you gotta be more aggressive. If the bottom guys tried to, I don't know, reach out a bit more and scout, for example, and go out with their armies, uh, they maybe could kill Big Bang at some point of time, and they didn't even try to do that. There's a lot of open space. They have an advantage of having horses, and I think the armies are somewhat similar. Yeah, I could totally see this work. If I had good vision and I had Sergio's army, I could definitely kill Big Bang with this.
We have the master tactician playing here. We should take notes, you know?
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's so funny. Ah, what happens to the best, I guess. Yeah, I think this map also needs anti-camp script. Yeah, this reminds me of. I think I was talking with Don't Talk about this. After I played versus Retail Classic with Skeletor, my first tournament game, I think he was surprised a lot that I was so aggressive at that game. And indeed, it lost me that game that I got called in a slightly stupid way. But when I see this game, all I can think is it's still better to be like aggressive even against better opponents, because you never know what happens, and you might like if you're aggressive, at least you will have some kind of a chance to get a good position and maybe attack at some point. I don't know, but staying like this, Sergio and old 60p player, they're just waiting to be beaten. And from what we saw in the bases of the top team, I think the time will work in their favor. Breadman needs mostly Breadman needs recruits, right? But his base is probably going to work quite well. He has a lot of sausages even right now. Big Bang has some food problems, it seems, but he's also working to fix them. Yeah.
Well, judging from previous games I played with any of these, they are quite passive kind of players. All four of them, although I don't, yeah.
Yeah.
And they need a leader, you know, someone who will tell them what the tactic is going to be. So there's going to be, this could be a really long game,
Indeed.
in my opinion.
Oh, I missed a question. Is it allowed in tournament to build on two locks? Yeah, there's nothing against it in the rules, and actually this map got fixed because this used to be open, the path to the island locks, but I made a small fixed version for this map because it wouldn't be fair. On old player's location there was like a very easily available forest that everybody would take. Actually, same thing here. Yeah, so that wasn't good.
Talking about the Big Bang, do you think he forgot that he has to reset his distribution values every game? Because it's set to 1 for the whole game and 3 for the gold.
Yeah.
And if you look at the idle serves here and the amount of coal here,
Doesn't make sense.
Really large. Yeah.
Yep. Or he thinks this game is going to be really long.
Not only Bradman, but also the old Polish player is having some gold issues. Even he has 3 schools.
Time for some trading. He's actually doing it, yeah. Yep, I know we already mentioned this, but... Oh, what happened?
He's making a 4th school. Nice choice. Amazing. That will solve everything, I guess. At least it's in a good position next to the market. He could better use like another gold smelter somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Although he has one.
He has
I
4.
think the distribution should be changed.
I mean, I'm not sure what's his problem, but I kind of think it's just slightly too big base. How many serfs? 99 serfs! What the hell is this? That's like way too much, way too many. And they're all walking, they're all working, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of scary. This base really doesn't need so many. Okay. Old player is asking me about the limit of the towers. This is weird. Oh, look at this. Sergio is about to break that limit.
What is the limit?
7.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh, he finally figured it out, the issue here. Nice. Good for him.
Yep. Let's take a look at the top team then. 5 plus 5. Should we... I don't know, should we tell Sergio that he's doing too many towers?
You could do announcements, you know? Like the 7 tower limit is 7 tower limit.
I think the last time I did say something like this to people.
Yeah, you can get a backlash because you're technically helping the bottom team that way.
Yeah, that's why it's a tricky decision. Thunder, do you have any advices? How do I proceed here? You are more experienced in this kind of crap.
You could avoid this with making a script with the tower limit.
Yeah, but then I will have to work on it. It's like, to be brutally honest, this tournament already feels like too much work, and it's work that pops up in the worst possible times. Like, I have some time on weekends, for example, which I can devote to doing some stuff for Cam, and all the stuff that I have to react on happens in the week, like the 2 screw-ups with the maps that happened recently. So it's like, you know, I don't want to add even more work to my on my shoulders.
Also, the parties don't stop, you know?
Of course. Guess Thunder is not here.
If you look at the statistics, like the army power is better for the Czech team. Actually, it's all in favor for the Czech team.
Yeah, actually Vovec showed that a while ago on the stream, and I almost didn't forget to mention it. But yeah, this is a massive advantage.
Yeah, because of the barbs, I reckon. They are so overpowered in the stats.
Yeah, Mickey, that's true. It's especially funny that he asked about it. I don't know. I guess I'll just stay silent and I will keep it to the rules. And rules say if it meant a tiny advantage, then it means GG for the Polish team, even if they win. So it all matters whether the Czech team tries to go through these towers or not. But to be honest, I think it would be better to just let everyone know that there's somebody making this mistake.
You can do this in advance by starting the game, like a quick reminder of the rules. For next, yeah, that's of course for next time. It's not helpful for now.
I mean, you know what? It's like I specifically put a lot of time this year to cut Tander's rules by like half. Now it's like super easy to read. It was much longer because people did a lot of stuff that Thunder had to add to rules after somebody did it. Like, for example, I don't know, all kinds of dramas that happened in the last years were getting added to the rules. And I went to the other side and I was like, okay, let's make the rules super short. And if somebody does something that is blatantly cheaty, but it's not in the rules, there's just a rule like, we don't care if you are trying to work around the rules with a bad intent, we will punish you anyway, even if there's no rule. And that's it. So there's really no excuse for not reading the rules. And at least Big Bang admitted he didn't read the rules. He didn't even know how to, work as a host of this game. And I had to do this stuff for him. So it's like really disrespectful for a tournament participant, in my opinion. So if somebody doesn't know the rules, it's their fault.
Yeah, true. I guess there's total transparency about this tournament, and the
Yeah.
rules are not that difficult. But we're talking about the Big Bang, and he's kind of a retard, so yeah. It's also in the view of the expectations, right?
Normally I would not say such things, but I think I
Can you
can
say
make
it
an
on
exception
Twitch?
for him.
Not good.
Come again? Come again?
Can I say such things on the Twitch, or is it not good?
I mean, guys, please don't click the report button. Yeah.
Okay, he's a special guy. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. And it's not really like an opinion. He proved it today already, so yeah.
And according to Bradman, he has a really, really good-looking wife, actually. Surprisingly.
Really? Ah, why surprisingly?
Because he's a special guy, you know?
Okay. Look, this was actually funny. Sergio and old 60p player were dancing one horse each together. That's kind of cute.
That's lovely, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, Sergio still didn't realize that he has too many towers.
But what he did do is make another perfect location for his sawmill.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that one earlier, but yeah. Whoa! Did you see these roads? What do you mean, Thunder? Because I was actually asking you, but you weren't there when we noticed this. He has like 9 towers, and I'm reluctant to take an action right now and tell him because this could be seen as favoring the Polish team instead of the Czech one. So for now, I just didn't do anything. And now Vovec also sees this. Okay, I think I will go by Thunder's advice and just write to him privately. I trust this is not in such state. Check vision. Yeah, they don't see it yet.
I like how Sergio has like
Okay.
40 bows, but he's only shooting with 7 of them. That's interesting. It's a remarkable.
Yeah, well, let's say the same thing. Well, he doesn't react. For those who don't know Polish, I told him he's got 9, he can have 7, and potentially he might be punished by losing the game. He should remove 2.
Yes, it's the SadoTour. This might be the highlight game of the whole tour.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first game which actually went for longer than 5 minutes after peacetime. Yo, Dixopcan,
Oh,
long
really?
time. Yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 60% sure. For sure, all the games so far were quite one-sided. This one kinda is too, but at least, yeah, it's like kinda close, and the winning team doesn't attack. So anything can happen.
Also, the Polish team is starving actually, and Sergio has a really big problem with it.
And he still didn't delete the extra 2 towers.
Is that a Lord of the Rings quote or what?
Come again?
Yeah, the 2 towers. It made me remind of the Lord of the Rings, but never mind.
Ah, yeah. Didn't catch that, sorry. I think I'm gonna write to old 60p player that Sergio should read what I wrote to him. Still 9 towers. Well, we did what we could. He's on his own now. If they go to his base and they somehow don't lose this, which I doubt.
There's action. Sorry, there's action going on here.
Yep, I'm showing.
It looks like the bows of the Czech team are so far away, especially Breadman's.
Oh yeah.
Closer, but they might lose more than they can handle.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference because most of the melee troops of the bottom team are in a spot where they'll just get shot down.
I'm not sure because the barbs are occupied here, and if they can make a push towards the Breadman, they would have a real chance there.
Yeah, but do they have anything to block this? Yeah, this is not moving. It's a mistake. Yeah, interesting. So this group is like living for much longer than I thought it will. And now it can push there or there. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's still undecided. It's better for the Czechs, but not by far. They get reinforcements.
Yeah.
They're kinda fine, kinda not. Just go back a bit and catch this. It's a real shame that Sergio lost his horses.
Ah, look at this. The bottom team is in the upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, maybe not because they're crossbows, but you gotta use these knights right now, you know? That should be a deal breaker.
Okay. It's quite good for the bottom team.
Surprisingly, yes. The army stats are now really similar.
Yep. This is what they needed.
Finally, some sense in this guy. That's really good. That's smart of him.
Yep. Yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
maybe. How many does he have here? Oh, he can make quite a lot. He needs melee. This is a little mistake from him that he doesn't. He just keeps. I mean, he keeps spamming bows, but it's still army. Oh, somebody tries to feed his crossbows. It's impossible. Oh crap! I think Big Bang is going to kill his base with this. Anyway, I told both Polish players to like read what I wrote to them, and they both ignored me, which is very funny. So I think I'm not going to try to help them furthermore. They really want to lose if the towers are used, so I will just let them.
I don't think it's gonna make a big of a difference actually, those towers, but yeah, still, the rules are the rules. It's not so hard.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance they're not gonna to advance to Sergio's base through the towers, because if they like defeat all 60p player, they will just go through the farms and they don't even have to go near the towers. So in such case, if the towers are never used, then the Polish team can still win the game with the rules being okay with that.
Fair enough. But also, if you look at Sergio's base, he's using the schools now, but he made no effort in the last 10-15 minutes to replace his starved base. Neglecting the farmers and the butchers and everything.
Yeah. I got a feeling that... oh, look at that! Now the bottom team has more army. I think the old 60p player made the difference by trading a lot of his weapons to gold.
Maybe it's gonna be GG real
soon. Yep. He kind of has a... He had a three branches base, so it's not gonna be like too bad. He still has quite some iron, but yeah. Oh, by the way, old 60p player has 106 serfs. Wow.
Ah, that's pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe you could use it to bring some coal to the gold, you know?
he really needs food, by the way. And this is weird. He has like 14 flour in the storehouse, but he's not using it, so his ints are empty. He needs extra bakery, for example. How many farms does he have? 13. Making 2 mod.
That's pretty good. He's like the most active player after peacetime.
Yep, but
Yes.
his base is horribly inefficient. It's like you don't build like this.
Also, they camp, and I wonder why. Because they have, yeah, they don't have vision at all at the enemy.
Oh yeah. Like I said before, if you don't try to attack, you're not gonna win. You could clearly see that these guys in this game really don't understand how to fight too much either. Like, for example, if old player and Sergio tried to go after Bradman and BBC when they started going away from their base, they could probably do something there, you know, because they already had mod at that point of time, I think.
Yeah, and they could know it as well because they just won a fight, which they shouldn't have. So.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's trading the leather for the wine. That is also quite an unexpected trade. Especially for someone with 14 farms at the moment, making his 15th right now.
For wine, lol. I mean, why not for something else? But yeah, like I said, 100 serfs, this is like, and this kind of design for this base, it's like a series of a few bad decisions. I'm not saying he has a bad game, because I think actually when you compare to the other players in this game, I'm pretty okay with what old player did here. But there are some mistakes, as we can see.
Not a bad game, but a bad brain.
Ah, maybe. Speaking of what, I'm looking at Big Bank's base right now. He has less serfs and also has some food problems. Let's see the food graph, by the way. Sergio is the worst, old 60p player is the best, but of course the number of citizens also matters. Yeah, but all the players have food problems at this point of time.
Well, actually, I think if Bradman would manage to make another restaurant, then he would be probably alright.
Yep, I can see the sausage in Stonehouse, so it would be cool.
It's mostly the traffic which slows everything down.
Oh, also that. It's an unlucky place. But as I mentioned before, you really should make one tile of space below these two buildings. Storehouse in, maybe even below the school. At least I do it. But it's a shame. Other than that, this base looks, at this point of time at least, quite cool. It's not too big though. I think the bottom team eventually will get better production than the top, with Bradman's super small amount of farms for the size of his log, and the fact that he's not even trying to rebuild, to build more, I mean. Kinda same with Big Bang. He doesn't keep building, although he kinda does. He only rebuilds the coal, but his gold mines are dead.
Yeah, you stopped
And
trading it for it as well.
yeah. So all that matters is whether the hunger of the bottom team will be worse than the top team's small bases. Yeah. Right now they have similar armies, it seems. Okay, the bottom team finally moves. It seems. Or maybe not. Do you think the streamers are allowed to say campers allowed on the old chat?
I think the tournament organizer can do whatever he wants.
I like this argument. Siema królik.
Wow, I got a really nice compliment from the Mikas. Amazing, thank you.
Of course. No tak teraz na szybko nie pomogę, ale albo podeślij gdzieś co ci tam się dzieje, albo napisz jaki masz airdrop, nie? Sorry, quick message to królik. Okay, it seems like the Polish team means it this time. They're moving out, scouting a bit, and they're curious whether the Czechs are really as powerful as they thought they are.
Update on the Sergio, he still hasn't replaced his starved civilians. For example, he's lacking like 4 farmers, 2 woodcutters, among other.
Mhm.
He did it. You cannot make this stuff up.
Whoa! Offensive in. We've been waiting for this. And notice how stupid it is to make it here. I know he doesn't have much space anywhere else. So yeah, I kind of understand it. He could delete this tree actually, by the way. And that could work. But it's so far away from the buildings which actually give him food. Maybe apart from the marketplace nearby. But yeah. But one thing I have to say, I think this game is quite fun to both teams. They might not be the best. You can see a lot of obvious mistakes, but there's even if it's so campy, there's some action here. Mostly people fighting against their own bases, but there is action at least, you know. Definitely feels more interesting than a few previous games where they were like pretty one-sided, you know.
Yeah, true. I think the best aspect is in how how much they are their own enemy here. And I
Mm-hmm.
guess the
Yeah,
bottom team is their own the biggest enemy. If
exactly.
you look at the
I've
prizes.
I've been saying that for years. Oh, by the way, both Vovets and us have 17 viewers at the same time at this time. But what I wanted to say is, I said this for years. It's much more fun to commentate the games which have like worse players who make more mistakes because there's something to talk about. While with good players, at some point you will not have any mistakes if they are good enough. So there's like nothing to say except for oh, it seems like he went for this and that strategy, for example.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Also, it's better to bash than to compliment, you know?
I mean, it's not better morally, but it feels better. Yeah, I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
it's easier to comment on.
Yep.
For example, I've never seen like a base with 14. How much does he have right now? 14 farms and starvation. That's quite ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay.
And he gave up on the baker here on the top, and he made a new one here.
Yep. Um. He makes both, it seems. Yeah, at this point, this base is just too big to manage for him. You can see that. Uh, he has a bit less serfs. I think it's gonna be better for him now. But it's like, even if he had like 106 serfs, they were still walking around this entire base. It's just too big. Yep, I just had to stand up because it's like I've been sitting here for like 3.5 of an hour almost. It's just not healthy.
Oh, that's quite a long stretch.
Yep. Hmm.
Why don't you flex your muscles for a bit, Sada?
Yep. I need to find something to make it more comfortable to use the mouse in this position. Hmm. Nothing is happening, so I have plenty of time. Yeah. Looking at what's happening here, I really don't think the Polish team will have the guts to attack. And the top team doesn't have a reason to do it, so...
Yeah, I lost all faith when I see the base of Sergio. He made these nice buildings,
Mhm.
but he's just not using it in any way. Actually, he's trading the wood he needs.
Mhm. I think it's that kind of a game where the streamer's duty is to just keep looking every 5 minutes if anything had changed, and when it finally does, just tell everybody watching to wake up. You know what? This will be super stupid.
Can you come again, Mikas? What is your question?
I'm not sure if it was a question, it was definitely some kind of statement though. By the way, look at the amount of troops that all players could make at the moment, and they're not doing it.
Yeah, and also Bradman, he can make like a lot of militia.
Yep, but in his case, I kind of understand it. I think he's waiting as long as he can, because maybe he will have more better weapons produced. And when he gets attacked like crap, he can just release all the militia at once or something like this, just before the fight. Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Also, they have good full vision on the armies, which is a really advantage
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to the other team.
That is true. Yeah. Yep.
Some interesting trades are going on here.
Yep, I noticed a few seconds ago. Yeah, the stone one, it kind of makes sense for a while longer, while he still has stone. Oh, iron ore for coal. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Oh.
Ah, we got some action actually. The top team is advancing here, pushing.
That's impossible. Oh, it's because they are hungry. Yep. Deserves a sit down for me. Yep, I mean, you can see clearly in this game that none of these teams is destined to win the tournament. They are chickens. Although the Czech team, maybe they're not. They're the ones attacking whenever somebody's attacking, but still quite campy, I'd say.
They're moving into a worse position, like now.
Oh, what is this? Old 6TP should move right away to the left, but he's not doing this, so it's gonna be... On the other hand, Sergio only has militia here, and there's... I think this was actually quite okay for him. At least if he didn't lose these posts, and he kinda does. Because he lost kinda shitty troops. But now... Nah, they should defend here.
Looks like another stalemate real soon.
Yeah. Guys, at which point of time should we just quit as a kind of a protest? After how many minutes? Or how many fights? What do you think?
You can always invoke the 9 tower max rule, you know, and call it quits.
I mean, if they reach this area, technically I will be able to. Yep, he still didn't delete. There's so many mistakes in this game, even against the tournament rules. It's yeah, it's impossible. Why do you catch this with horses? It doesn't make sense. Have so many other units and this can't like escape anywhere. And you guys see it. I mean, I think this time the Polish players will lose. They're not using all their shooters, for example. Kind of same story at the Czech side.
One big mess.
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
I meant the armies are one big mess. You have one big chunk of army here and one big chunk of army there. It's so uncoordinated.
It really feels like watching these AI versus human maps, except that it more feels like AI versus AI.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true.
And I'm not even trying to shit on the players right now. It's just how it feels.
Well,
Second wave.
Would like to, I think AI would do a better job.
You know what? Yeah. Like, look at the usage of horses in this fight from both teams. They're not even trying to attack the shooters at all. Although, I gotta say, old 6TP player right now uses his troops quite effectively because he divides them in small groups and keeps them out of the range of shooters. This is very clever and it actually won the fight for them, lol. I think they're winning somehow.
Yep.
Wow,
like...
that's some insane micro-rig actually. It kinda looks like old 6TP player believed in what I said about the playing versus AI part and just adjusted his tactic to it. It looks worse now though. But if they do it cleverly, they can do it. Okay. Ha, look. Now he made that 50 militia and he can't make like 25 bowmen.
Yeah, notice the 43 pikes with 0 armor.
Where? Sorry?
Here, also his distribution is way off. He's putting more item for the pikes than for the armor.
Lol. Yep. It's like the opposite of what should happen. Yeah.
Also, he finished this like 10-15 minutes ago and still nothing there. He could make so much army already, but he just doesn't want to.
Yeah, actually, one of the tournaments, I think I even organized it, had this rule where after 2 hours, the game is considered a draw. Maybe even I think, I think something like, yeah, no, it was actually something like you get 2 points if you win before like some point of time, and if your game is longer than like 30 minutes after peacetime, even if you lose, you get 1 point, and if you win, of course, two.
Well, that opens up a whole lot of tactics actually,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting.
Mental note for myself: never stream a game of these guys again.
Oh, okay, it's time to feed the army again.
Mm-hmm. With what? Oh, he has something. Yep.
Yeah, he's a packed in. Yeah.
Looking
Okay,
at.
that man is running out
Yeah.
of gold. Do you see he has no more gold?
Mm-hmm. I mean, does anyone has gold at this point of time? This is already depleted too. Same here, almost.
Oh yeah, true.
Vision. Not that much. If they could only send like a horse or something here right now. This is quite unprotected. When you're standing and waiting for the next fight, you should always look for some opportunity to get an advantage.
Yeah, some other way. The bottom team doesn't have a lot of vision, and the top team doesn't explore the right side of the map yet. Like here, you know, here, they don't know what is there.
You gotta say one thing though, this game is balanced.
Yes, yes. And soon, no one has gold, iron, whatever. Then only the old Polish player has 16 farms already. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one, Tylenius. And quite accurate too. Centurion, that's a name I didn't see in a long time. No. Sergio is not me. I think it's a new player. I'm just showing this. Long time, Centurion. For those that don't know, Centurion used to stream Cam as well. Back in the day, long time ago.
Yeah, toxic player. I remember. Yeah.
Come on. I don't think so. Please tell me Bradman is not going to attack through this entrance. But yes, I want to see this happen. It's a good position for shooting though.
You know?
Sorry, come again?
I like to see this game over. Let's get it over with.
Mm-hmm. But I have a feeling that the only way this game is finishing is if the Czechs win. Come on guys, it's so easy. Take this, here, and attack. What's the problem? Like they both attacks were like this, like one from the mountains and the other one from like here, and they just didn't advance like straight in a straight line towards the bottom. It really feels like watching somebody play against AI. Thank you, Centurion, and thank you, Piotr, as well. I think I know who you are too.
Not as toxic as Sado. Okay, fair point.
That's okay. I'm not gonna dox him, but this is somebody we know very well. Although, I gotta say, Breadman's idea kinda worked. If he keeps destroying these towers, it or just walks in. Come on, he has a lot. It might actually work well because the Polish team should like not let him in, but they are letting him in.
Well, if they go in, they will lose.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what do you mean? If the Czechs go in?
Yeah, it's like a suicide if Bradman decides to end
No.
the base here.
No, I don't think so, because look how few troops Sergio has. Bradman can lose as many as Sergio will lose, and Bradman still comes out on top. They just have more at this
He
moment.
has way too many troops. Oh, he has way too many troops to go through this small passage here.
Yeah, but Sergio is not doing the right... Like, he doesn't defend the right way. I think this will work because... yeah, Sergio should just stand like here and block this. Maybe. Okay, but Bradman is also really... I don't know. Bradman, if he wants to attack even the tower, he should stand in straight line like here, with half this army, the other half here. The way he's doing it, it doesn't make sense.
It's not so quite inspirational, this map like this.
I think old 60p player, I don't know, he's getting attacked, but I wouldn't attack if I was Big Bang. I think Big Bang will lose big time. Although he has plenty of shooters. Nah, he might actually win this one. He's going for a Sergio as well.
Again, they move the
Yeah.
armies all together.
Yeah, but this is good if this advances. Yeah, they would win, but I mean, this has to walk in right now and not get caught by pikes. Oops. Yeah, this looks bad again. I think the Polish team might win it again though.
Yeah, it looks like the camper always wins, they say.
Yeah, but I needed some time to notice how old 60p player fights well. I didn't see it immediately, but he really does know how to defend. This is interesting. Might actually be an indication of who that is.
Well, there's not much of a challenge, is there? Because they attack in the maybe the worst part of the map for the third time already. It's not hard to defend here. It's like the main goal is to go here and there. So you have this spot, which is the main area of attention, which is very much in favor of the bottom team.
Yeah, but is your point that they should just attack here? Because that's how I got it.
Oh yeah, for sure. They have to. The best way is to divide their armies and not focus on one tiny spot.
Wow, this is ridiculous. I think the Polish team might actually have the guts to attack now.
And they would win for sure, yeah. Because Bradman doesn't have gold, he is not making any effort. Oh, he does now actually. To make gold.
Yeah, Tylinius's comments are spot on today. Yeah, but at least finally I can see a good attack from the Polish team, if you can call this an attack, because this is more like extended defense.
The Polish guy, how many knights does he have? Like 15 or something?
Yep. I just can't believe the Polish team will not win now. It's like they destroyed everything. They should know to take the goddamn highway to the top and just be done with it. If not now, then when? Come on, guys.
In the meantime, the Big Bang discovered the item distribution. You can change it during the game.
Wow, really? About time.
Not bad after 2 hours.
Yep. Okay. Are you ready to see how the Polish team spectacularly kills itself on the towers or whatever happened there? Nah, come on. They will go to the left. They must go to the left.
Now he's camping. He thinks the game is too short, you know? He wants a longer game.
What is this? Come on. Keep on going and take these, lol. And these. Come on, you guys have so much. What?
That's GG. He has 1 recruit and he has 0 town hall.
Let's take a look at the statistics. Yeah, at this point of time, the top team has 0 troops. Yeah, so pretty much what you just said, yeah. Do you think it's finally it, or will the Polish team find a way to screw it up?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't count on it either.
Yeah, I mean, if the towers were empty in Bradman's base, I would think it possible. Only if they went to the right. Oh well. Okay, I think it's time to write an official Discord statement. But the Polish team won it fair and square only because Sergio's base was never invaded and his towers were never touched. That's what the rules say. But he had 9. But it didn't matter. So according by old rules of Thunder, the wise, they did not lose. What a funny
I
game.
guess it's a fair assessment, yeah, of the situation.
Yeah.
They didn't even see the part.
Yep, exactly. Alright. Time to quit, I guess. Yeah, it was a roller coaster with 3 fights in 2 hours, 10 minutes.
What about the prolonged review of the game, you know?
Maybe let's skip it. Yeah, I'm looking through the statistics. Yeah, the big bank's iron ore graph and iron graph even more. It's like very funny. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. So I don't think there's. Let's take a look at the tournament standings right now. After most of the games in round 1, there's only 300 FPS versus Black Salami. And as I wrote on Discord, Maxty is unavailable for the entire week. So there's like no way to play their game until Monday. So we cannot have any further games because we don't know who will play against who until the last game happens, unfortunately. But yeah, all the other games were played and we can see the results here. So I'm guessing no more streams until the next week, it seems.
And who are you playing next time, Sado?
Yeah, as I said, we don't know because it works like this in Swiss system that entire round has to be played before we all know who plays against who. But what we know is that I will definitely play against one of the losing teams. So yeah, I might play against Breadman and Big Bang Cannabis, for example. But out of the losing teams, yeah, I would probably not want to play against Mickey and Sokol the most. Looks like the most powerful of the losing teams so far. Yeah, I think so.
I guess so, yes, indeed.
Okay. So I guess that's it. Thank you for watching these 2 streams with me. Thank you to Class for commentating with me for the second game.
It was a pleasure. Thank you as well.
As always. Yeah. So thanks to all and see you next